Hey guys, this is Mr. Kidd, and I'm going to help you to estimate products. First of all, there's some important vocabulary that you need to know. First, and I will put these in your notebook. First, an estimate. All that means is about how much. About how much. So when we are estimating products, we're finding about how much. And product. Product is the answer to a multiplication problem. All right, so we're trying to find about how much is the answer to a multiplication problem. Not the exact amount, but an about how much, an estimate. One thing that you'll hear me talk of, not only in this video, but in class, and you've heard me already say these two words, nice or convenient number. And what I mean by that, it's a number that is close to the actual number, but is easier to work with. So these three vocabulary words and their meaning are very important. So let's jump right in. Let's take a look at this problem that I have on the board. It says Tanisha went to the store and bought 8 bags of oranges. Each bag had 28 oranges in it. About how many oranges did Tanisha buy? Now, as you notice, I have underlined in the question the word about. Now, they can use other words like approximately, a very fancy word, but sometimes they do that. So be on the lookout that approximately means the same thing as about. But in this case, I've just written the word about. About how many oranges did Tanisha buy? So we need to go through that problem-solving plan. Even though we're just finding the estimate for this problem, we want to go through the problem-solving plan. So we need to understand the plan. What do I know? I know that Tanisha bought some bags of oranges. Okay, and a picture is always good. So 1 bag. How many bags of oranges did she buy? She bought 2, 4, 6, 7. She bought 8 bags. There are my 8 bags of oranges. And it's told us also the information that 28 oranges were in each of these bags. Now this picture is going to help us to understand the problem even better. Okay? And part of understanding the problem is understanding what are we looking for. If we don't know what we're looking for, then we can't find it. So we're looking for how many oranges she bought altogether here. So I could add all these up, but right away I notice that it's the same amount that I am adding together. So a faster way to add all these same groups together is to see how many times that I have to add 28. In this case, I know that I need to multiply 8 times 28. My 8 bags times the 28 in each bag. 8 28s will give me the total amount. So I've created my plan, so I know I need to multiply. Now, in this case, we're talking about, and this is the #1 mistake students make. They want to go ahead and find the exact amount and then round that number. That is the incorrect way. The correct way is to find nice and convenient numbers that we are working with and then do the operation. So first, we estimate our numbers then calculate. Okay, so let's take a look at what that looks like. So 8 is already a simple by knowing our multiplication facts, we know 8 times 10, 8 times 12. So 8's already simple enough. So I'm going to think, okay, that I'm going to just keep 8 the same because it's already a simple number. However, I want to look for a nice or convenient number for 28. Now, 28. What is a nice or convenient number, meaning a number that is close to that number, the actual number 28, but would be much, much easier to work with? Think for just about 5 seconds. If you said 30, you are dead on. Fantastic. Way to go. Because 28 is only 2 away from 30. So now, how does this help us find the about? Well, we know that 30 is very close to 28. So if I multiply 8 times 30, then I will have a very close estimate to about how many oranges are in all those bags. So if I look at this, now you have to think back. Now I'm multiplying with a multiple of 10, and this should be easy. If it isn't, go back and look at your notes on multiplying by multiples of 10, and I'll do a quick refresher. Remember, multiplying by a multiple of 10 is just like looking at those numbers without the 0. So I'm thinking, okay, 8 times 3, that's simple enough, is 24. So if 8 times 3 is 24, then 8 times 30 is 240, because we have one 0 in our factors. So 1 0 will be put behind the 24 in this case. Because 8 times 3 is 24, and we're multiplying by one multiple of 10, so that puts the 0 on the end. So my estimate for this problem is 240 oranges. Now we need to look back. We've carried out the plan, and so now we need to look back. Is this reasonable? Well, I know if I had 10 bags of 28, that would be 280, and 240 is certainly in that ballpark, or in that area. So this is a reasonable answer for this problem. Did I answer the question? I sure did. I said about 240 oranges, or how many Tanisha bought. So that's our quick little lesson on how we estimate products, and we used a single digit or 1 digit by 2 digit in this case. If you have any questions, please write them down in your notebooks, and we'll talk about them and discuss them tomorrow. Have a great evening, and I'll see you mañana.